Worship says we need to come together. Worship says we are a family. Junior, you need to get off your phone right now. Pookie, you need to turn off that computer. We need to come together. And when we come together, we're able as a family to share one another's burdens. What was your day like? Families need to have just regular conversation. What was your day? Is there something going on in your life that I need to pray about? A burden shared is a burden that is made lighter. Too often we are living in the same house like strangers, running in and running out past one another. Everybody in their own room doing their own thing. Am I speaking the truth? That's the modern day family. But worship pulls us together. The second thing is that worship builds us back up. Amen? Each of the stones, as we said, represent a tribe in Israel. Every day in our lives, the devil is beating up on our families. Amen? Beating up on your children, beating up on your grandchildren, beating up on your parents. Your husband is catching it on his job. You catching it on your job. If it's not racism, it's sexism. If it's not sexism, it's bullying. Is anybody out there with me today? If it's not bullying, it's temptation. If it's not temptation, it's peer pressure. The world is cruel. But the family ought to be a haven where we can come aside and find rest for our weary souls. Family worship ought to be a place where we come and get built back up. The world tears us down, but God is able to build us back up through worship. And that's why we come aside every Sabbath at a time like this. I don't know what I would do or what people do without God. The world is cruel. You know, I've watched these Indy 500 races from time to time, and you see those cars going real fast. Super fast, 200 and something miles an hour. But after so many turns, they know that they need to stop and they need to go to the pit. They need to make a pit stop. And when they get to that pit stop, the folk are right there to take them, take off the wheels, put it back on fast, refuel them, and get them back out into the race. Family worship is a pit stop. It's a time for us to get refueled and to get recharged after the world is beat up on us. That's what worship is all about.